What's good? What's good? What's good, fam? Hey, shout out to the spiritual family out there. What's good with you? Happy Saturday. Grand Rising. Ooh! You see us rising. You see the rise, right? Y'all see the rise, right? Hey, let me get the shirt in. Y'all see it? Paper chase that veteran. What you seeing? You see that fool being a fool? I told y'all. When that fool get out his feelings, when he get his feet set, watch out. Cause that boy right there that was playing with toys, then turned into the man, and now he trying to do the man thing. I leave the toys alone. Gotta leave that business. If it ain't about business, man, I don't want to talk about it. It's real talk. Yeah, any kind of business. Just as long as it's business. So I'm like my sage, man, get them ragged ass spirits out here, man, cause your boy, I'm gonna drop my yang. Your boy been out in them streets, y'all. Been out in the streets, not like that though, you know what I'm saying? Been out there, man, got me a little haircut, man, you know, try to stay in the, you know, with the end, you know, keep my swag high. Boy, loving on himself on the outside now. I've been loving on myself so long on the inside, man, I told myself, hey, bro, it's time. It's time to get your ass back out now. Get on the outside, make your outside look like what your inside feel like. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I'm doing that for somebody out there. Hey, so venturing out, told you I was gonna be this week. Was gonna bring you some interviews and stuff like that. So I got one. My barber lady. She from Korea, Insa Suki, and interviewed her. So after I make this video, I'm gonna loop it together. Well, I'm not gonna loop it. I got my production team, which is my son, and he's back on. Hey, blessed to my son, man. Had to give him time, man. We've been going through it, so we all been going through it. So no pressure really on us trying to do what we do in this thing and stuff like that. Just happy that we at this process to continue to do what we inspired ourselves to do. You know what I'm saying? I say that only because it was his idea. He told me, said, Dad, you just got so much on your head, man. You got to find some outlet. You know what I'm saying? Wanted me to go back and teach, and I had to tell him, man, I can't go teach, bro. I beat and hurt somebody's kid, man. I know how these fools running around with no home training and stuff like that, and I'm not the one. Sean don't play with people kids. So if I know this about myself and I know my PTSD and all that stuff, then the best thing for me to do is sit my head down and find another creative way to do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I'm not getting better, because I am with it. As much as we get away from the military and doing it and thinking and stuff like that, because like I told you before, which I'm gonna make a video on, is military folks institutionalized the same as prisoners, and I believe we are. The only caveat and difference is we're not treated like prisoners, and we making money out there. You know, prisoner making money, but he ain't making no damn money to talk about. You know, the peanut gallery money. But in the military, the only difference is you getting paid. You get paid, but when you get out, you got the same. What do you call it? Same things that you got to deal with. I don't know, you know, same assessments that you have to deal with that most prisoners that deal with. You know, you institutionalized. You was excuse me for that, y'all. You was part of a society that got taken care of at a high rate. So when now you got to come out and you got to fend for yourself. Now, how can you do that? And most people can't. Most people can't handle responsibility. Hell, that's why most prisoners just habitual prisoners. I've known some habitual prisoners just, shit, man, I'm finna go back home. Where home at? Man, shit, Huntsville. You finna go back to prison or county jail? Yeah, nigga, I'm finna go lay up. What you talking about? Yeah, nigga, I'm tired of this out here, nigga. I need a meal and a good sleep. And I can attest to this. When I got, hemmed up a little bit, set up and shit, when they got that prison, some of them dead, you can tell they been through that like a motherfucker. Ain't no pillows, the cement hard, ain't nothing soft on there to sleep on, ain't no covers, nothing. Man, them cats laid their ass down on that cement like they was on a bed, and all you heard was, and you sitting there like, I had the cell like 15 people in that motherfucker. And half them, more than half, 10 of them motherfuckers went to sleep like it wasn't shit. Like it wasn't nothing. Snoring. Like, shit, I'm at home. So you can imagine, that's in the little cell waiting thing or whatever the fuck, the holding cell, right? That's what they call it. You know, I ain't gonna try to act like I'm brand new. I just didn't do my criminal shit until I did all my criminal shit when I was young, right? So my adult, I don't know, I've been in a jail cell like twice. Speeding ticket in DeRidder, Texas, or DeRidder, Louisiana. Motherfucker said I was going 88 and a 90, put my ass in jail because I told him I ain't paying you no money out in the open and shit. How the fuck I know that you gonna expunge this ticket and shit? That's the type of shit they do in Louisiana. So I spent the night in jail. Give a fuck, shit, bye. And same cold, no nothing. No, so just seeing the people, the behavior on how it was just acceptable shit. Another routine. Yeah, one dude went there talking about, he bragging about how 15 time being locked up, and then I'm like, did this cat just get him a badge of honor or try to get him one in front of us? What the fuck that mean? Okay, and what has that done for you? like you being locked up 15 times did something better for you than me or something. You know what I'm saying? So I just quickly seen the behavior. All right, so what do I get to? The video I was making, talking about the topic is entrepreneurship and how our culture or how black people, we're scared of entrepreneurship because we're scared of the responsibility, because we don't have the education, because we don't have the know-how, nobody in our environment, because that's what this all is, our social environment. You're a product of your environment, and we must understand that. And those of us that understand that, we can change that environment dynamics. All right, do I need to be in that environment to help change or spring the positive in those that are in that environment, stuck in that environment because of whatever dynamics, their income or whatever. But do I need to be a part of it to help that? No, I don't. I know where there's poverty. I know how I brought myself out of poverty, or didn't allow myself to even go to poverty in adulthood. You know what I'm saying? I seen enough poverty in my younghood. I was like, shit, I can learn this lesson right here. You know what I'm saying? Save on your money, pay your goddamn bills. You know what I'm saying? Work hard. You know, easy things to help me not have to be a ghetto minded or living in the ghetto, right? So I say this also because when I'm engaging people that are independent ownerships, the thing that I'm seeing right now, man, it's not like I'm seeing people like who would think, you think an entrepreneur, you're an entrepreneur, independent, you know you are walking blueprint. Each entrepreneur out there who went ground up, did it on their own, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, should already know I'm a walking blueprint. Especially if you've owned that motherfucker over 10 years. And you gonna tell me 20 years? Ah, hell. But let me show you how this worked though. Let me show you what I look at, how I've looked at it, and what I've brought about. So I told you about the young man that I was so ecstatic about when I went and bought my little clothes and stuff. And I bought this out they stole, man. That paper chase batteries. And then you know I had to put my own little swag on there. Hi-ya! Y'all see? Yes. It's kind of hard for your boy to be humble sometimes, but shit, it is what it is. Cause I'm feeling good, y'all. Look, it's beautiful outside, sunny as hell. Had to close the gate a little bit. Man, let me open this one a little bit so y'all can see me. I'm looking good, shit. What I'm hiding for? The hermit gone. Where the hermit at? Where the hermit at? Where that hermit at? Where that hermit at? He gone, y'all. Where you go? That fool went to 7-Eleven. Listen to this story, y'all. So my son wanted me to do this announcement, and this is a good announcement. He sent me this to do a little side. Hey, Clyde on the set. Doop. Commercial. Check it out. Young lady, 25, went into 7-Eleven here in Killeen. Went in there, bought a soda and a candy, y'all. Watch yourself. Pay attention. Went in there. That probably was what, $3, $3.25, $3.50, right? Depending on it. Came out, she didn't check, she paid with a debit card. Came out, boom. She didn't check her receipt till she got in the car. Got in the car, started driving and shit. Looked at the account. She went and looked at her account. Her account was missing $1,000. You heard me right? $1,000. Looked at the receipt, said, what the fuck? The receipt said $1,000. Nah, receipt didn't say $1,000. Receipt said the three, how much she paid for. But when she looked in her account and she seen that's all the only transaction she did, she seen $1,000 missing. So then she goes back to the store and says, because she understands. I guess she understood something because the paper was really like, she understood schemers and she understood the machine. And she went back to the store and asked the man, hey, or whoever was working there, and this is what the article says. It's in the article. You read that in the news, today's news. It says she asked him, can you lift up the register and and seen the device, the skimmer device. That's what it said. Quickly knew what it was and all that, and told him, motherfucker, give my goddamn money back. How long it been hooked up? So you know that investigator gonna come out and that's gonna come out. So what am I saying? Just informing my people, man. Hey, check your shit after you buy some stuff. Shit, every time I come home from buying some shit, I check my account. I ain't gonna lie, because I know how this working. MREC. You know, I follow MREC and Amelia, back in the day when I first started out watching YouTube, and they was very informative like this and telling people about schemes and scams and people getting over and stuff. So I'm just letting my people know, man, they out there. Some of y'all in them big cities already know this stuff, but us little cities, you know how we are. We behind the power curve on stuff. So they hitting you, man. And I keep telling people, man, watch what you doing, man. People ain't got no money out here. Y'all those that's in the army and doing your thing and still working your job and shit. There's folks that quit their damn job. Are you listening? There's folks, excuse me, I'm sorry. There's folks, Decepticons, you know how they gonna come out. There's folks that quit their job, following their friends, and girl, quit your job, dude. Quit fuck working all hard, dude. Oh, Dad, let the government take care of it. Oh, and they giving stimulus checks out. Man, we gonna sit pretty, bro. How that working out? It ain't. It ain't. That's why the crime going so high. That's why you see these folks, the kids and all that stuff, grown folks in stores, robbing the goddamn stores, right out. These motherfuckers sitting up there telling you shit like the stores, the supermarket, this shit going empty. It could be got people in there hogging up the food, buying it up, and then you got fools in there, you know how they go. Put on all them jackets and shit, stealing all the goddamn meat, chicken, everything. And some of them just running in that motherfucker, fill the basket up and run out the store with the basket. Didn't seen it. Who gonna chase them? So the time is here. It's come. We're on it. But I believe, me personally, it's just people in their own ways trying to determine what the future is. You can't determine the future. We just can't do that. Now, we got some oracles out there that can determine what is going on with people and, you know, how they operate in the future. But to tell you, yeah, we're going to have a hurricane come next week and we're going to have it. Nah, ain't nobody going to be able to do that for me. You, anybody. That I can say, yeah, I can vouch that shit. All right. But there's some that can read signs and past pheasant, but not so much in the future that you can tell me this, and definitely finna happen. No, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Because we wouldn't be in the shit we am now. All right. So, I go and interview, and I ask Miss Insing if I can interview, and she obviously said yes. And reason why I asked her to interview because she spoke to me many times about her daughter and how grateful she is about America giving her the opportunity to come be successful in an entrepreneur, owning a business, and being able to take her daughter to college, send her to college, and her daughter successfully fulfill college obligations, and then having to go through hospital bills and stuff like that, seeing, and this is what she said. Sean, in Korea, people think, you know, and I did think in a lot of these countries that their medical or their, what do you call it, healthcare. Shit, I don't know how this slipped in my mind. I got mama here. But their healthcare was better than us. And I think I now know that I'm going to do more research because I like to caveat on this. Their healthcare ain't is better than us. These people, she told me that she took her child for a pancreas or something happened at 5 years old, and that shit was costing her over $800,000 to have that operation. And I'm looking at her like, you're lying, right? You're like playing with me, right? Now, yeah, their economy difference and, you know, the dollar and how they operate and all that stuff, but she was saying that's a lot of money. So when she's seeing a friend come to America, and get the operation and get it free with foreign assistance. That was a no-brainer for her. So she moved here with her husband, who was a service member, and her service, him being a service, they married 6 years, and I let her tell the story, you hear the story. But long story short, that's what that downfall of the marriage and all that stuff, her not speaking English, being able to speak good English, surviving for her daughter, feed her daughter and stuff like that, that paralleled her into the position of, I got to take ownership of owning, entrepreneur. She started working for a barbershop, quickly started understanding that it wasn't going to work out. Daycare wasn't making enough money for daycare and the little things in life. And she just said, I got to do this. So that's what I'm going to be able to show you in this video that's going to come up after this one. And what intrigued me was I went to, after that, doing that interview, and then went to the other shop, The Edge, because I wanted to do 3 interviews. But the people weren't just in place. You know, the other young lady, she said she had something pressing, and then the young man, I had just missed him from his job, so I didn't want to, call him back and open up, because I was kind of late picking up a little food and stuff. But what was interesting about the interviews and before the interviews, and why I pressed on want to do the interviews, was folks out there that are entrepreneurs, folks out there that are doing big things. Some of them just like me, man. Think just like me. They're not looking at themselves in the mirror and saying, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm finna go to work and I'm finna go open up my store and da-da-da. They're not surprised. They're not woohooed by it. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of good, humbling, got it, because that keeps you grounded. But at this another time, out of a person like myself, or if I have a youth, or if there's youth coming around looking at this person, it's harmful for that dynamics, because the people that should know the dynamics of that individual and how they was able to do it at that high level, that's a learning. That's teaching somebody. That's an education. That's like being in a school, all right? That's better than a school. That's better than cracking a book open. Because that book is, it's going to give you all kinds of ways and ways to learn and da-da-da, and it's going to lead you to, if you read it and da-da-da, take time to take a test and all that shit, and now you know how to be an entrepreneur. But what better is it to have that entrepreneur sitting right there in front of you, or listening to that entrepreneur talking and giving you the gems, like we say and stuff, and showing you this shit ain't hard. You just got to go through steps. What's hard is going through the steps. What's hard is collecting all the paper. What's hard is getting all the signatures, doing this, putting the work in. But is it brain hard? Is it like, oh man, no. But while we make it hard, us people in our culture stuff, that's because we like to smoke that shit, drink that stuff, and we want our own time, fuck with the women, and men want to fuck women, and women want to fuck with the men. We want our own time. We want our own timetable. Don't come in here and screw my time. I gotta work hard to be an entrepreneur. Yeah, nigga, you gotta work hard to make your own goddamn money to be rich. Or whatever the fuck you want. That turns us off. That's just reality. That turns 80% of our community off. You say, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, you crazy motherfucker. Stop playing with me. I'm 52 years old, and I know goddamn well I should be owning something. And a lot of motherfuckers around me should be too. Because if you go in that military and run thousands and thousands and teach thousands and thousands of soldiers and train on thousands and thousands of weapons and your MOS and this and that and energy, and you got thousands and thousands of schools, 4 or 5 pinnacle schools that you got to go through, and you stressed out and you make it through at high level and shit. How the fuck you ain't out here doing the same thing, running shit? Me? Example like why I ain't? Because I took my ass in that motherfucker, put 24 years there, burnt my goddamn self out. And like I tell people, one day of a civilian is 2 days with a fucking military person. We start at 5, 4 in the morning, waking up. Some of us don't come home until 6, 7 o'clock at night. We work every goddamn weekends in the month that we on this schedule. We miss all the damn holidays. So we work. You do 24, you really did goddamn 48. You did 10 years, you really did 20, nigga. Because the average civilian only working goddamn 8 hours a day, here your ass putting in 16. That's what I'm saying. Now, the most veterans will look at it like, but first on top, Shale, you know better now, because half the time the days we ain't doing a goddamn thing. I ain't say that. You still at work in your uniform, laying around, sitting around in the motor pool, doing all the goddamn thing, getting paid. It's work. The average civilian don't want to sit there in no goddamn motor pool, even though you tell them, hey, you still gonna make money. Oh shit, I don't give a fuck. I want to sit down here for what? We ain't doing nothing. We just sitting on the motor pool waiting for who? That ragged ass first song major who on the phone with his girlfriend don't want to go home to his wife. I'm sorry, I threw that shit in there, but that's the truth. Hey, I told you, you gonna be real over here, baby. It's just, hey, some stuff gonna fly out my goddamn mouth. It is real. When it fly out, you gonna be like, did he just say? Yeah, I just do your bone. Do your gym. I'm sorry, dudes, my boys, those that still in the army. Yeah. If your goddamn husband, your sergeant major, your first sergeant, that nigga don't work. That nigga don't do it. The Mo 2, he don't do a goddamn thing. Stay at that damn desk. Hold them soldiers up because he's sitting up there with his little boot thing and shit and all with his friends, sitting in a circle jerking and shit, talking about old times and all that shit. And he said he felt the fed. He didn't. Somebody did that to him, and he didn't have the wherewithal. Hey, when I make it at that position, because this is what I did. When I made it that position, Sergeant Major, you got anything for us? No. Hey, what y'all doing? Y'all waiting for formation 5? No, Sergeant Major, it's 12. We ain't got a motherfucking thing to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let the little Indians go. I'll keep the motherfucking chiefs. I'll keep about 10, 20 of them, about 10 of them. We'll stay around. You got something to do, we'll do it. If it's too big, then we'll call. We got 20 more other soldiers, because if I got a battery of 125, 150, let all the motherfuckers go, 20 of them. Which ones you pick? The motherfuckers that stayed in trouble all the time. You want to fall out of runs? Cool. Come get, you going to be on this waiting list. You don't want to make no rank. You're an E4 and you've been an E4 for 15 years. Gonna bring your ass down here. You see what I'm saying? So I pick and choose. You be getting in trouble. You stealing, beating your wife and all that stuff. Then the ones you keep. Here you go. I need some of that time that you remember I told you. I'm gonna tap into you. I ain't gonna kick you out. I want you to be able to feed your family and all that shit. But when it comes time, that's the one I need. And let all the other good ones go. Enjoy your family. See how that works? But you have first sergeant get up there and they don't know they first sergeant. They didn't know they was power. You know, they just shit collecting the money and they think they doing a good thing. They keeping their soldiers and shit. Cause Sergeant Major told them formation at 5 and they ain't leaning on their power. Lean on your power, fool. That's your battery. You the mother of it. Shit, be the mother. Just teach it on. So I say this stuff because when I was talking to Instinct, I said, I love the interview. They looking at me like I got a donkey on my head. Donkey dick. Like, interview? Why you want to interview me? So then I'm sending that same donkey dick stare at them like, fuck you mean, why you want to I ain't saying it like that, but I'm feeling inside like, huh? You don't understand that you in this community standing tall? How long you been in this community? 20 years? Who you got on your... And I had to point at the wall that she got her big newspaper clipping. And guess whose hair she cutting? Mostly I wouldn't give a damn. Shit, he's just a human being just like everybody else. But he is out there somebody doing something. He do be on TV. Beto O'Rourke. Beto O'Rourke, the ex-presidential candidate and the I don't know if that nigga running for governor this year or last year. I think he running for governor this year. On the wall, she cutting his hair. This Korean lady who's an entrepreneurship, who barely know a little bit of English, but I told you, you know a lot more than goddamn most of motherfucking American students that go to the school. Compared to you, they speak Ebonics. She still didn't believe. She said, I got my English just there. I said, Mom, look, short and simple. Tell me what you want me to talk to you about. Ask a question, what you don't. I don't know. I just said, I said, hey, let's go. We'll figure this out. But I said, had to tell her, I said, you're somebody. And Koreans are very modest. Or just married. So she called in herself, she smiling, you know, she held her hand. I said, no. Mama, you're a walking savant, man. You're a walking blueprint. Through you little girls, women that sit up there and get, and the other reason why I was doing it, you sit up there and get 10,000. I know women getting, you know, on their welfare and whatever, not making the money, but you get that lump sum money at the end, getting $10,000, $8,000 of stacks, and what you doing with it? That same old BS. Nut. Hair. Car. Nigga need rims. Put my boot thing in the car. Boot thing ain't even got a goddamn job. So, it's us, man. I would love to see women get together, man. Shit, I got 10, girl. I got 8. And this group, y'all. Girl, shit, girl, let's open a salon. Let's open us a nail shop up. Shit. Because each one of you black girls know y'all know the whole goddamn community. Know the strippers, know the choir women, everybody know everybody. So out of them 10 women that put their stock together to open their little nail shop, shit, you getting about 100 goddamn thousand goddamn women come through that motherfucker. Because y'all know them. Hair salon, barbershop, whatever the fuck we open. Shit, whatever you open. Clothes. So the dynamics that I'm bringing is just, we can do it. It's not hard. All right, I'm gonna be one of them cats, man. I'm still looking for my niche. I think mine is I want to open me a little spiritual center. You know what I'm saying? I'm real with that. It's gonna happen. I ain't tripping because somebody out there, some rich motherfuckers on high and see my ideal and say, I'm gonna get that motherfucker. I'm gonna help that motherfucker. I'm tell you, if that don't happen, then I'll do it my goddamn self. Go get that shit and go do it myself. And I'll be the only motherfucker in there levitating and hollering out and ringing bells and shit. I want a big ass Liberty Bell and shit. Dong, dong, shit doing that. And when y'all hear that, like 5 o'clock, like at 5 o'clock in the military, motherfucker be playing that goddamn anthem music and shit. You gotta stand still, salute and shit, and stand still for the fallen. So I believe in. I ain't saying I don't believe in that shit, but I'll be like, God damn, we gotta do this shit. So we just drive on by your ass, hit your ass. Don't even give a fuck. They don't know what the fuck the music for anyway. But so I had that bell, that Buddha bell. Everybody start running out their house or getting their car and come to the center. What's wrong? Sit your ass down and meditate. That's what's wrong. The weather fucked out. It's cold out here. Let's bring sun in. I need 100 motherfuckers sit down and meditate. Let's bring the sun in. We starting to realize our powers and shit. I'm fucking with it a little bit, but it's real. So we're gonna get to the video. Appreciate you coming once again, man. Been getting them subscribers, man. Thank you, man. They coming strong. My little hate comments come in. I need to stop doing that. I be fucking manifesting my own shit with my speech. We understand that words are spells, right? So I be putting that shit on my damn stuff. I said last time, I said, well, I ain't got no hate comments yet, so shit, we doing good or something. And then all of a sudden I start getting some hate comments. So the algorithm working its ass off. I tell some dude told me, I just had a deja vu because I remember one of the YouTubers that I was watching before I started my channel. I remember her saying, man, there's some hateful motherfuckers that just ain't got no filter or don't give a fuck about people's hearts. And that's why I was reading them shit. I was like, damn, man, people. I laugh. I promise, because it's funny. I cannot imagine. I've never been a hateful person. So I just can't imagine somebody on the other end texting or typing to you hateful shit. And I just would like to, me personally, just like to see that person as they doing it. Like, what you look like. Who are you? Why are you hateful? You know what I'm saying? So I'm that person on the other side. I don't look at the hate that's being thrown at me. I try to look behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's things behind it. Like when we talk about transparency, you not being honest with yourself. You hating because there's something wrong with you that you don't like. Or you hating, because you don't like me. You don't like my look, or I'm black, or this stuff. You did race, whatever, all kinds of mirror things though. But whose problem is it? It ain't mine. Because I'm still, you hate, you spew, I'm still here. Matter of fact, shit, it helps me up my game. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sean, you know them shirts you put your little saying on? Wear that motherfucker today. Let that mother hate on that. Go hate. So when they hate, you go hate anyway. So I might as well give you something to hate about, right? So, but I say this stuff because I just don't get it. If I don't like something, there's many people I don't like what they're saying on YouTube or like their energy, and I just move on. I don't comment. I ain't trying to be hateful or nothing. I just move on. Hey, you're not my energy. Because if I stay in that, then I'm letting their energy get on me, and who knows as I proceed on, what type of energy I'm portraying off. Am I portraying my energy off, or I'm portraying what I watched and who I watched and that negative energy? You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta watch. It's always a known saying: watch what you bring into your brain, into your ears. All right. So I'm gonna leave right there. Love you. I was supposed to talk about something. What was the thing he said? He said, Cat Daddy told me. He said, if you knew how irritating a person you are, you wouldn't do what you do. It was something like that, you know, trying to. I was like, wow. It was a dude. I like, man, I didn't respond. I just put a little heart on it, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with him even more. But to you, dude, because you watch it. Shit. Hey. Irritating. That's one that I did get, the irritating. If you knew how irritating. I'm like, so you the individual that'll watch somebody and they irritate you as they watch and you keep on watching for them to continue irritating you? Boy. Hey, real talk, man. Listen, look. You see me, cat? Just my thoughts on it, okay? When you continue doing shit that's irritating to you, you pretty much, and you continue fucking with the irritation, letting the irritation, you keep pushing the button so you can be irritated. That's called insanity. You do realize that, right? And then and I know you're going to come back and continue watching that irritating motherfucker for whatever unusual reason that you get your kicks off that. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm cool with it, bro. You see, you almost made me cry, all right? I'm cool with it. I just help for your health, all right? For your health. For your benefit. So that you don't have a heart attack and you don't hurt. I don't want you getting irritated over my sexiness. I don't want you getting irritated over my light, okay? So just alleviate yourself. Don't punch on the videos. Go to somebody who doesn't irritate you. That's the prescription. I'm not a doctor, but I know better. And when I know better, I do better. And if I do better, then I'm going to tell you what the better is, okay? So thank you. And that's for anybody else, man. Don't let your boy irritate you, man. Just change the channel. There's so many channels. There's so many coaches on here. There's so many mentors. People are trying to do the same thing or doing the same thing. Not trying. There's people bigger than me now doing the same thing. Go look up my girl, beautiful women like Divine Ministry and Chosen One and okay, AFJ. Who else out there? There's just so many, man. Yes, Bobby them sending their old stuff out. C.L. Freeman, Maura Maya. There's so many people out there, man. You don't have to look at me. I'm not trying to be that one. Like, hey, I'm the one that know what I... Man, get the fuck out of here. Shit. I ain't that dude. I know some shit. I want to use my wisdom, my energy to help other people who don't know some shit. Help lead them to them. If what I know I can help you out, and if it's not enough for you, I can lead you into the right direction. I promise that on everything. And then get people to see that it's not magic. It's not no rocket science stuff like that. It's within. Deal with yourself, and I promise you deal with yourself, amp yourself, fix yourself, make yourself adjust to the things that your purpose and what you was brought down here for. Find it out, because men don't. We thought we came down here to fucking go to the club, have kids, abandon the kids, neglect the kids. I'm tired of raising the kids, so now I get to live my life. And that who taught you that crap? You know what I'm saying? So we got to get out that social misbehavior, misconduct, way of life that we have gotten accustomed to, and don't realize this shit is destroying us. It's destroying us. I mean, when you have people that own shit, have shit, and they looking at you like, why you want to interview me? Cause you somebody? You not just some average motherfucker walking around here? Your story could help little girls and little boys more than education these days? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Then that's when I see, hey man, we're not thinking about ourselves. We're not thinking about who we are to ourselves. So let's know, do we see ourselves who we think we are to other people? All right. I love you. Stay up. Love yourself. You know better, do better. man, love yourself, because guess what? If you don't, ain't nobody gonna, you know the deal. Chill out, therapy room.